Hi, I'm Kelvin Zong, and this is Nancy Zong, and we've been married for 8 years. For me and Nancy, re-engage has been very transformational. Just finally taking time to sit down and talk about our marriage in a structured format was really beneficial. And I think we have done that ourselves kind of in the past, just like, oh, we're married, hey, we should have a check-in time and talk about our marriage. We would do that and it would just turn into an argument, and we'd be like, well, this was stupid, and peace out. But I think with re-engage, the way they structure the homework or the question or
the discussion
guides, it's a lot of it helps you to navigate that, where you had an argument. Now, how can you reconcile? How can you show grace? How can you build into each other in love, the way God wants us to?
So with being married for 8 years, we realized that there's been a lot of things that accumulated over time. There were small things, whether it's concerns, habits, pains, and hurts. There was never any one major challenge, but just sort of built up over time. And before we knew it, we found ourselves having the same conflicts, the same arguments, and never really figured out how to get off this crazy cycle that we were on, right? We would never really quite know how to get to the foundation or the core of what was broken. And we realized that despite our best efforts and our intent coming into this to form this commitment not only to each other but to God, that somehow in the course of 8 years we've gotten not so great at maintaining the things that were important to make our marriage as strong as it could be. Add to that the fact that kids came along the way, and it became even more challenging to have the time and the effort to work through these issues, to repair, to maintain a healthy relationship. So when we were learning about re-engage, it really was sort of the reset that we were looking for, a bit of a wake-up call and a bit of a chance to really get back to the basics, focus on us, and figure out a way to work through some of these things that unfortunately have just piled up over time.
It was refreshing to finally hear people being honest about the struggles, just how difficult marriage is. You think you're like, am I the only one that struggles with marriage? And often, then you get lonely feeling that way. And I'm embarrassed to even admit that to Nancy. And then here we are in this group and re-engage, and everyone's sharing the same struggles. That was huge. And it, just to know that you're in this community today, that we're all in the same boat. Yet we also have, light at the end of the tunnel. We have, Jesus, who has come and redeemed us and has given us the solution through His grace. And to be able to, work on, showing grace to our spouse has been incredible.